Recently, the US just sent out a nationwide ban on all future foreign-made routers, mainly ones produced and based in China, which is pretty much all of them. More specifically, on March 23, 2026, the FCC made a direct decision to ban all future consumer-grade routers being produced overseas, until further approved by the FCC standard. So here's everything you need to know so far. Why are foreign-made routers being banned in the US? The FCC made it clear there have been numerous instances of malicious attacks and misuse of technical exploits from foreign-made routers. They can bypass security measures affecting US households and businesses, disrupting entire networks, and even enabling all forms of cybersecurity threats upon US citizens and vital infrastructures. Foreign-made consumer-grade routers have since then been added to the FCC's covered list, which is a list of communications equipment and services deemed to pose an unacceptable risk to US or the safety and security of US citizens, prohibiting the further sale of foreign-made consumer-grade routers being imported to the US. So basically, every Wi-Fi router from popular brands like Netgear, ASUS, TP-Link, and Linsky's just got put onto America's permaban list until further approval by the FCC, going through a more rigorous approval standards to be allowed to import, market, and sell those equipment and products within the US. Now, there are a few exemptions of this foreign router policy with companies like Starlink, who's based and produces their Wi-Fi routers in Texas. Now, before you start ringing all the alarm bells, it is worth noting that this policy will not affect Wi-Fi routers already within the United States, meaning that you can still buy your off-the-shelf Wi-Fi equipment from stores like Target, Best Buy, or even Amazon. What it does mean is that future equipment will need to go through comprehensive examinations and certifications to be able to be authorized to sell within the United States. Now, you'll still be able to buy all the latest and greatest Wi-Fi routers that are already here in the US, but future releases might not be as accessible as their former counterparts due to the new foreign trade policy. And as if tensions weren't high enough, back in 2022, researchers at Carnegie Mellon University developed a new innovative form of AI tracking technology that uses standard Wi-Fi radio signals to detect and accurately track positions and movements of people just by using basic Wi-Fi equipment. That's right, the university research team made a major breakthrough implementing an AI mapping software to develop 3D modeled renders of human silhouettes, positioning, and real-time movements, all using standard Wi-Fi equipment you can buy today for less than $50. Not only that, it's able to detect human movement even behind solid walls and in areas of low visibility. This technology has been implemented by using Meta's own AI-powered 3D mapping software called DensePose. So how does this work? From what I can understand, this technology is achieved by using the standard Wi-Fi and radio signals that are bouncing all throughout your household. This AI system then captures those signals and analyzes a room's layout reflecting off of people's bodies. It then proceeds to convert those signals into readable data, recreating a 3D model of a person's shape, positions, and movement in real time, even if they are in a separate room. With some theorizing it could be beneficial from improved business and home security to senior care facilities, and even implemented in future military and search and rescue missions, able to transform it into a powerful entity that needs to be handled responsibly. As many others have noted, that also raises huge major privacy concerns and security red flags. Since then, there have been other projects that implement this technology, like RuView, which is a perceptual AI tracking technology that learns from the environment around it locally. It can observe whatever signals exist in a given space, such as Wi-Fi radio waves across the spectrum. It can observe motion patterns, vibrations, sound, or other sensory inputs, and builds this understanding of what's happening around us locally. RuView can detect body position, presence, and even ambient heart and breathing rate patterns using physics-based signal processing and machine learning. And did I mention that this technology can run off of inexpensive, low-powered hardware such as an ESP32 sensor mesh? Yep, the same module that's used all throughout the Meshtastic community is an affordable off-grid communication network node. Which is honestly a little terrifying because now everybody has what's basically alien predator vision, able to visualize their home surroundings, but also human movement, breathing rate, and heart rate patterns using 100% open source software and inexpensive hardware such as Wi-Fi network and mesh equipment that they could buy off the shelf for, again, 30 to 50 bucks. With all this recent news, some might start to worry that Wi-Fi routers and network equipment might become another piece of tech that becomes more and more restricted over time, with the result of this new policy resulting in a higher surge of prices and demand in consumer-grade router equipment, which is either a great time to upgrade if you've been planning to for a bit, or even better, move away from consumer-grade routers and start investing more into open-source routers like the GLI nets, or even consider trying out DIY routers completely, learning how to make your own private Wi-Fi router solutions and networks using low-cost network hardware such as Ethernet switches and access points, or even a simple low-powered PC. Now, there are tons of resources and YouTube guides online showing how to get them set up using open source tools and software to design your own centralized, private, secure Wi-Fi and LAN network ecosystems. Now, bear in mind, this new policy has only just started, so there's no telling how or even if it'll affect us in any way. But I do have hopes that, if anything, they'll have aims to strengthen future Wi-Fi equipment coming to the US, as well as having the possibility of new startups of innovative Wi-Fi technology based and manufactured in the US. With all that being said, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.